Have you ever been burned by a Molotov cocktail? Most likely, but has the bottle itself ever killed you? I think that's a pretty rare situation. I get curious about how many unique gameplay situations were accounted for in Counter-Strike, and accordingly, how many unique and unrepeatable icons can appear in the kill feed. Not long ago there was a trend to create the longest kill feed in CS2, but don't worry, today we're not talking about that. We're going to talking about something else. For example, why does the game have a fist kill icon? What is a fire tripwire trap? How can you check out the new Twinblade knife, and why can graffiti in CS2 be deadly? Ever since loadouts were introduced in CS2, it's become hard to determine which of the regular kill icons is the rarest. Out of 30.5 types of weapons, the player can only take 15 into a match. There are reinforced, deagles and other AK-like weapons like the Scout and the SSG, but how often do you see, say, an M249 in matchmaking? Obviously, whoever priced this thing was a high on spice, because no sane person would bring a 5200 weapon into a ranking match when it doesn't even one shot to the head. The only place you'll set it is arm race, or the best, deathmatch. Also, CS2 introduced an option that disables detaching the silencer from the weapons that have one. Pretty much all my friends have that setting off by default, and while the M249 icon might occasionally pop up into a match, I haven't seen the USP icon, let alone the unsilenced M4, since the launch of CS2. The devs were so sure no one plays with the silenced M4 unsilenced that both the silenced M4 and the silenced M4 without its silencer use the exact same sound. If that's how the contenders among firearms look, what about grenades? Molotov and incendiary grenade kill with fire, but you can also get a frag with a projectile. Seems basic, yet for same reason other grenades can do this. The HE grenade shows the same icon whenever it explodes or hit directionally, same with the decoy, same with a flashbang. And while dying from an HE explosion is very common, to die from a decoy you'd have to be a 6-volt idiot standing on top of it with 1 HP. Even getting bonked in the head by a Molotov has better odds. There are also modifiers in the game that can be applied to your frag depending on the conditions. Kill someone mid-jump, wing appear. Kill through smoke, smoke clouds appears. Notably, in the CS2 game files, kill icons and modifier are stored in different folders, so it's hard to mix them up. And right in that folder with the modifiers, I found something weird. Let me show you everything that's in there. Blind kill, kill while blind. Domination, leadership icon from deathmatch. Icon headshot, headshot. Self-kill icon, SUICIDE. Inea kill, kill while jumping. No scope modifier. Penetrate, wallbang. Revenge, revenge on the offender. Smoke kill, kill through smoke. And at very bottom, smoke grenade impact, which looks like this. The picture clearly shows what happened. A smoke grenade hit the guy in the head. I've never seen this icon in game, so I immediately wanted to figure out how to trigger it. First test, just throw a smoke at a low HP enemy. No, just a regular smoke grenade icon. Next thought, maybe the smoke has to bounce off something first. Still no. Maybe I need to kill myself with my own smoke. Nah. Or the smoke has to fly through another smoke and then hit someone. Still nothing. Then it hit me. I'm not supposed to frag with the smoke. The file smoke grenade impact is in the modifier folder, meaning it's not a kill icon, it's a condition. You know how when someone shoots you, your camera jerks upward? Same thing happens when you get hit in the head by a grenade. I set up bot and made throw a smoke at me. In that moment a damage indicator pops up and lasts for less than a second. In that silver of time I had to shoot the person who threw it. Fuck that shit. As you might guess, I can't just dig into the CS2 code to see how the kill feed works, because I don't have access to the source code, but the UE scripts are stored in the game files, they don't bite and you can legally open and view them. That's how I found the file whodisnotice.xml. This file contains all the existing modifiers that can appear in the kill feed. And sadly the smoke impact icon isn't there, so this modifier isn't even hooked up to the kill feed, it's just lying around in the files. Sad. However, I did find one icon that truly can be called the rarest. Here is it, votesurrender.svg, a little guy with a flag. In the UI he shows up next to the surrender button, but in the kill feed, only when you eliminate an entry squad in danger zone. When playing with bots in DZ, each bot counts as a separate squad, so you technically only need one kill. Easier said than done. You set game mode to 0, game type to 6 and launch does too. The loading screen doesn't lie. We're in danger zone. Hurrah! And that's the last good news of the days. The match starts in fuck it mode. You pick T side, fuck it. Freeze time is 0 second, fuck it, you can't move. You can switch weapons, time doesn't tick, you can't buy anything, you can't even give yourself a weapon. The bots and chickens are completely motionless, like someone cracked open their skulls and blended their brains. I somehow teleported myself to T-spawn, but what's the point, I still can shoot. Maybe the bomb works? Still in fuck it mode. Tried spawning molotovs, didn't help, so let me pretend I pulled it off and you pretend to be impressed. I started looking for other icons related to Danger Zone and found quite a few that have never been used in CS2, but they can't be triggered in game, at least not the way the devs intended. But I came up with a mega sneaky way to full Counter-Strike. CS has an entity called Point Hurt. It can deal radius damage to nearby players. When Point Hurt kills someone, the game wants to show a kill feed icon, but it doesn't have one, which means you can feed it anything and it'll display it without complaint. I took the icon of the unreleased Twinblade knife, rename it to Point Hurt, and voila, we can now see the custom icon in the kill feed. But how Valve allowed this? Well, Point Hurt is a very old entity, it wasn't used in any official CSGO maps, and CS2 even less. The last time Point Hurt appeared in a Valve games was a Half-Life 2 Episode 2, on the map EP2 Outland 07. That's the part where a zombie pigman runs into the entity and drops dead, to simulate it being shot down by a helicopter. Remember this? What does it mean for CS2? It means I can use Point Hurt to feed any custom icon into the game. Even fan mod ones. That's the kind of stuff you can pull off. Meanwhile, YouTubers are still competing to see who's got the longest
Пенис, член, хуй, сперма.
So what else do we have? Tripwire Fire, icon for a fire trap Tripwire, made specifically for CS2 Danger Zone mod. You can even find the grenade model in the files, but no one knows how it will actually work yet. Let's play a game. I'll show you my version of the fire mine, and when DZ is released, we'll see how close I was. The only fire tripwire I remember seeing was in Hunt Showdown. Player sets a trap. The first poor soul to step on it get lit up. So here we go. I found the wire mesh in the files, a small post, and strapped on fire grenade to it. When a bot steps on it, the bomb detonates and burns him. What do you think? Да двигайся ты, баран тупорылый, ну. Иди на шорт, сука. Ёб твою мать. I also found an icon called Spray Zero. Doesn't look like it was meant for the kill feed, more like a spray selection indicator. But it's not visible anywhere in the spray menu, so I created a little stance. Spawned a paint can from overpass, placed a candle nearby. As we all knew, spraying flammable substances near open flames is a bad idea. So yeah, rest in peace, but Frank, we'll remember you. What else? Opachki, the first icon. Most new players don't know this, but back when Danger Zone was active, you could run around barehanded, with just your fists. Using a certain console command, you can give yourself what look like shadow daggers, but are actually fists. Both the kill feed and the chat will reflect this. And the old mechanic still works, punching knocks weapons out of opponent's hands. Stomp damage. This is an icon that appears when you kill someone by landing on them from a great height. But tragically, this only worked in Danger Zone. Try it now and yeah, no dice. But I tweaked the game file so that fall damage is credited to the player under you, not you. Let's summarize. The rarest weapon icon is a silencer for unsilenced, because no one ever does that. The rarest grenade icon smoke grenade impact, because it's not even used. And the rarest used icon is a little man with a flag. It's so rare I couldn't even trigger it. If anyone out there is cool enough to trigger the flag icon legally, I'll send you a whole box of the most banging non-alcoholic blanche. Drop a cactus emoji in the comments if you